Welcome to another episode of 18th Century FAQ. Tonight we are answering the question that we get asked by everyone, young and old, all places, mostly people who are not fellow reenactors, but are you hot?
I mean, yes.
And yes. We definitely are warm, particularly on a day like today where we're sitting basking in the sun. However, it's not the same kind of heat that you would expect or that you would think of when sitting out in the sun. So for wearing 18th century clothing, the biggest heat factor is I have more of my body, like my arms and legs, covered than I usually do when I have summer wear and I'm wearing shorts and all that jazz. But it's really not that bad because these fibers are natural, so they're going to breathe way better than, say, a polyester shirt or a pair of shorts that are spandex or athletic wear, and it just kind of keeps heat in at your core instead of letting you get the breeze that comes through. So right now I'm wearing a linen dress that is I'm wearing a linen dress that's got a nice loose weave to it. So as we sit here, the breeze can come through and I can feel it, just not as strongly as I do when I'm wearing shorts and a tank top. Another thing to consider that we don't necessarily walk around with today is you would have fans in the 18th century, which I actually don't have any out here with me, which is, I guess that works. Which is, you would walk around with a fan, ladies in particular. One thing...
In your peignets.
In your peignets. Gentlemen it was very common for gentlemen to wear coats all season long, and by very common I mean you would be in a state of undress if you did not have a coat over your waistcoat out in public. So gentlemen are definitely warmer than in the summertime because most men are not used to wearing a full suit coat and long sleeves all the time out in the summer. And they kind of got around that in the 18th century by using tropical weight fabrics, so very, very loose weave wools even. You could get wools that look like linens. You could get wools that are as fine as linens, muslins, and cottons were much finer than you necessarily think of. So those summer weight wools would be very sheer. It would allow for a lot more airflow and keep you cooler in the summertime.
And even though you do have a very lovely and large cap, this is also very slightly transparent, very breathable.
Yeah, it's very lightweight. Kerchiefs, you wouldn't necessarily have to have a very thick cotton kerchief. For a woman, you could have something that is a very sheer linen. As a reenactor transitioning to this, I'm going to be completely honest. The worst part is for me to get used to, was having the kerchief, which I actually don't have one on today. I didn't even realize that. But wearing the kerchief in the summer, when I take that off in the evening, that is the most significant heat relief, which is very strange. But this is not something I'm used to keeping covered with a thick layer of fabric. So I have to think of alternate ways to keep it cool that way.
I think maybe you just need to plan better.
I've never done that.
You can try it.
Well, on that note, yes, we're warm. I've never thought so.
I'm not warm.
So there are lots of ways to stay cool. Join us next time. And have a wonderful afternoon.
Actually, I'm really comfortable right now.